Right, hello. So basically what am I going to do today, just a little fix rather than a mod or anything. A while back I bought these black side repeaters for my car, because my car's colour scheme is very dark lights, the bodywork's dark anyway, and the wheels are silver, so I'm just trying to keep them with a dark sort of theme. These were my original ones. You can see the difference. They're quite different. The problem being was I was showing a mate how these fix, and what I did was I sheared off part of the clip which retains this inside the actual body, the chassis, bodywork on the front wing. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to see, because that one's there and that one isn't there. You can see it's broken off. So what I'm going to do is, I've already tried sticking this with some panel, like some panel adhesive, which is just like a double-sided tape, a really good double-sided tape, but unfortunately it just didn't really stick very well, and I don't really like sticking stuff to the car's paintwork unless I really have to. So I thought to myself, right, I've got a spare repeater, so I'm just going to message. I'm going to try and take off these rubbers, this rubber from the outside, and just replace. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So if I'm just peeling along the side, trying to loosen it up a bit, it seems like the back is all complete rubber. I'm just going to try and be pretty careful with it. It looks like it's glued in. So what I'm going to do, once I've managed to peel all that off, I've left it out on the windowsill for a bit to warm up. Yeah, that's peeling off nicely now. Now these repeaters, the black ones I bought were like, I think they were like 15 quid for a pair. I bought them quite a while ago, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not going to buy a whole new set of repeaters just for just for one. It seems like a bit of a needless expense. Okay, that's torn a bit there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give it a little bit of warmth. Always handy to have a nice little blowtorch just for little jobs like this. Yeah, that's come straight off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use a bit of a blade just to really, I need something blunt. And it's, by the look of it, it's not actually the rubber I'm after, it's the plastic. So I've got to take the rubber off. In fact, do I have to take the rubber off? That's a good question. I don't think I actually need to take the rubber off. I think all I need to do is just peel the rubber back enough for me to get in between the black of the casing and the actual, the white of the casing, as it were. So if I give that another warm up. See, I'm in two minds, because if I need to warm that up, just try and gently peel it off as much as possible. go. So that leaves me then pretty free to scorch this with a bit of heat. I'm not really worried about damaging this because I'm not going to be using it again. So I'll just heat the back of it somewhat. Yeah, see that starts actually. Oiling fingers. I'll give it that, it's stuck pretty well. Just wondering whether I can now I'm looking at it, I think what I might be able to do, instead of trying to crack that, because that is pretty solid and I don't really want to be burning it too much to transplant it, not get a good seal. So that's already sealed up, it's just missing that bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that lug off, and cut the lug off that one, and literally just transplant it. Okay. So you can never underestimate the use of a hacksaw. Always a handy bit of kit. Junior hacksaw. So yeah, I'm just going to cut straight down, straight off there, and then straight across. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it straight out. There you go. And then with that one, I'm just going to cut that straight off. I have to say it's pretty brittle. really see what I'm doing. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just allowing for the bit I cut out because it's kind of slightly different on this one. So. So there you go. Now I've made a little nick in the the rubber there, but that's on the bottom side. The nick's down there, so basically I'm not really worried about that because if any moisture gets down there, it's just going to drip off anyway. But that's still sealed up, so I'm happy with that. So, my old trusty super glue. Don't get it on your fingers. Okay, there you go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there. I've got an old soldering iron. Okay, so I've got an old soldering iron. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in there and just ensure. I mean, that is, yeah, it's pretty solid. Okay, a couple of little shavings of plastic, a couple of little bits, just drop them on there. I don't mind just damaging it for a bit of plastic. I mean, I should have also mentioned if you're burning plastic, then it's poisonous, so do this at your own risk. If you happen to have a repeater that's bust and you need to plastic solder it. Yeah. No, I'm pretty confident that the super glue will hold. It's just giving it that little extra strength, because I mean, the whole point of that bit is that I put on is that it bends up and creates tension against the bodywork so it doesn't fall out. So really, what I don't want is I don't want it under any kind of too much stress, you know, with a weak joint. So. So just, because now the tip's hot enough, you can just sort of smear it all over. The plastic just kind of like just smears, which is what you want. On the back side. There you go. Observe safety when using soldering irons. But there you go. All done. I guess the next step is to go downstairs and put it in the car. Okay, it might be worth adding don't drop this inside the bodywork. I should be fishing around looking for it. Happy days.